Hello, I'm Maria. My name is Maria Huye. It's great to see you here. And I'm making this video today to show you and to help you know how a strapless garment works, different kinds of strapless garments that you can find in the market, and how to choose them well the next time you go shopping for a strapless garment. So, as an example, I'm wearing a strapless dress, which I love. This is one of my favorite dresses for summer. And it's from Naf. I love the pattern and the shape and everything, but it's always a bit of a problem to wear because it doesn't stay up all the time. I need to pull it up sometimes. But this is the way most strapless garments in the market are constructed, or the simple ones, but the fact that they're simply constructed doesn't mean you don't like them. I love this dress, but how this one works? Most of them have some elastic panels in the back, all around, some elastic to keep them tight on your body around. And they are supposed to stay put in the place because they hang from the neckline down. And they rely on two facts. On one side, they rely on the fact that this contour is smaller than this one, so it will hang from here. It will not go down, it will not slip down. Let's see. And also because your boobs, they're not strong, they're soft, they don't have a structure in them. They have structure because you're wearing a bra that keeps them in place, and this is the second thing. And this kind of strapless garments rely on the fact that you're wearing a good bra that keeps your boobs in place. And this is my case now. I'm wearing a good bra with silicone bands inside that sticks onto the skin and stuff. But still, it's not the same. I mean, it's hanging on your skin. It's hanging from your skin. It doesn't have anything else to keep your boobs in place and in turn your dress in place. And what happens that if the dress doesn't have any silicone bands inside to stick onto your skin as well, it most probably will go down, will slip down, slip down, no, it's okay, as you wear it. Right now I'm all the time doing like this because it's slowly but steadily slipping down a bit. And so when I'm wearing this dress around, I'm like this all the time. I love how it looks, but it's not that comfortable to wear. So this is the first kind of garment. Let's see the next one. So this is a slightly improved version of the other dress. This is another one of mine that I also love. This is from Mango, and it's better than the other one in the sense that it has some boning inside, but boning doesn't go from top to waist. It's only on the bust area. What does it make? I mean, this is a fitted garment. Of course, they need to be fitted to stay put, otherwise it would go down. And the fabric, it's slightly thicker, it's slightly stronger, so it's not as soft, so it's not as easy as with the other dress to go down. But still, this one has boning here in the bust, from here to here. And what happens that this area is smoother and flat and nice, but still with time, not as much as the other one, it's better, but with time when I wear it, this can slip down and wrinkle here and go down. As this one doesn't have any elastic, it's playing all around. It's better in the way that it has a shape. And as you can see, it's maybe too flat here in the chest. But if this one would be like this, it would stick better onto your boobs, onto my boobs, and it would prevent it from going down as fastly. But still, relying on the boobs to hang a weight, to hang a dress, it's not a good idea, because the boobs are not strong and are not solid, are not, they don't have a bone inside to keep them in place. And for instance, my boobs are quite small, but if you have bigger boobs, it's more difficult because they have a weight on their own to support as well. Okay, so this one's better, but still it could be better. And also this dress, it just have small strips of boning, of plastic boning, simply sewn onto the lining fabric, which is something that's better, but it's not the best way yet. Now I'm wearing one of the dresses that we make at Maria Guillem as an example. All the major good brands, all the couture houses, all the houses, the good houses that made wedding dresses, gowns, red carpet kind of garments, they all work the same. They use a structure, an understructure in the dress that's called a corselet, that has boning, has different kinds of interlinings, has a defined structure, and what it makes is keeping the garment in place. And in fact, it's not that it's difficult for it to slip down. No, it's not possible to slip down, and I will explain you why. This garment that I'm wearing, this dress, has strips of boning in the center of the bust, on the sides, on the back. That's the minimum. From here, you can have plenty of boning strips all around, depending on the shape of the garment, depending on the weight of the skirt. If you have a bigger skirt, you need more boning to support it. Depending also on the size of the person and on the cap size of the person. You have bigger boobs, you need more boning to support them as well. But in the end, what it makes is, when you have a strip of boning that goes from top to waist, sometimes they can finish at the waist, or they can finish lower at the hips, at the higher hips. They are slightly different. I will explain you this more in detail in a future video, but for now, what you need to know is either if it finishes on the waist or if it finishes on the hips, it relies on a part of your body that's smaller than what you have below. So if this area is this small, it cannot go down. And what boning does is it cannot wrinkle. So it makes the fabric smooth vertically smooth. It cannot wrinkle down. It cannot go down, actually. And as it's a fitted garment, crosswise, it cannot wrinkle either. So the garment being tight makes it, prevents it from wrinkling horizontally, and the boning prevents it from wrinkling vertically. So in the end, you have a garment that it's smooth and flat and doesn't have any wrinkles anywhere, and that it cannot go down. I mean, physically, it relies on a part of the body that cannot go down farther. So you can move, you can dance, you can do whatever you want. You're free to move, and without worrying ever, never more about doing this gesture, which is wonderful. Of course, this is more elaborated and has more work. Requires that you are skilled to do, not only at sewing it, but also and mainly at cutting it and at creating this structure inside. But in the end, you have a much better garment that it's much more comfortable to wear. It's much more freeing to wear in a way. You can wear it to a wedding, to your own wedding, of course, to a party, and anytime you wear this kind of garment, You are free to move, you don't need to worry about it slipping down and showing anything that you don't want to show. And this is how we make garments, how I personally make garments, strapless garments at Maria Gouillet. There's plenty of other people who does the same. But yes, I really recommend you to choose this kind of strapless garment over the other ones. You see, I also buy these other kind of garments just because I like them, but in the end, they're not so comfortable. In the end, when you wear them, it's not the same. It's like you feel that's something that could be improved. That's not as it should be. I don't have the same feeling when I wear one of my garments, one of my dresses, and when I wear those dresses, which is a shame, but that's how it is. So this is how better strapless garments are made. I hope it's useful. This is a question that every single of my customers who come to the studio ask me. Maybe not those customers who are used to buy 50s garments, because in the 50s there were plenty of strapless garments and most of them had boning inside to keep them in place. So if you are a 50s fashion lover, probably you already knew this. Maybe now you know it better, hopefully. But every other person who is not involved into the 50s thing, every bride that comes to the studio, everyone always asks me, "Oh, I love strapless garments, but they're not for me because they don't stay put on me." And it's always I always explain them the same. So hopefully it was your case as well, and it was useful. Sorry for you as well. Thanks for watching the video, and see you soon. Bye bye.